Hello everyone. Welcome to the stream for Web3 Apps. And I'm super excited to have you all. Hi everyone. Hi Nisarg. We have Yuko. We also have Subham. Welcome everyone. I'm super excited to have you all at the final hackathon from the MLS team for the year of 2023. So super excited to have you all. Welcome everyone. Hi. I would love to know where you all are joining from before we get started for the opening ceremony. So yeah, super excited for this one. Let me just quickly pull up my screen. We have Dapu, we have Cyber Ninja, and a lot of amazing folks joining us from all over the globe right now. So let me quickly pull up my screen and then we will get started with the ceremony. We also have Hyunma. Hi there from Nigeria. That is awesome. We have folks from India, some more folks from Nigeria. So great to see people from different parts of the country. Subham is from India as well. So welcome to the stream. I hope you all can see my screen now. So welcome everyone to Web3 Apps. And this is going to be a super fun weekend. Oh, I get a lot of chats. We have Yuku from India. Yo, everyone is excited. So, without any further delay, let's get started. I'll get back to all your comments and questions towards the end of this streaming and the ceremony. So, feel free to express your thoughts and keep those questions in the comments as I will be answering all of them towards the end of the stream as we have a dedicated Q&A session for that. So, hi there, everyone. And with that, let's get started before we dive into the details of the season. So, let me introduce myself for folks who are not aware of me. I am Sagar. I am a coach here at Major League Hacking. And professionally, as a full time, I work for a DevOps company building DevOps solution for our clients all over the globe. And I mostly work around AWS solutions. So, if you are into cloud and DevOps, feel free to reach out to me. And it's not the New Year yet, but I would like to wish you all a very happy New Year 2024 for everyone who follow the Georgian calendar. So wish you all a very happy New Year. And I would also like to wish you a Merry Christmas. I know it's not already past, but again, for folks who have missed that, so a happy New Year to everyone. And a fun fact is that I am from Nepal, and Nepal is currently in year 2080. So people call ourselves from the future because we don't follow the Georgian calendar. We have our own calendar. So yeah, a cool fun fact if you don't know that about Nepal. And you can connect with me on my Twitter as well as Instagram. I'm super active over there and would love to connect with you all beyond the hackathons and streams as well. So hi everyone, welcome again to the stream. So right now you all are at the hosted by MLS Hackathon, and we do a lot of these hackathons every weekend. This is gonna be the final one, so it's a bit special and close to my heart as well because it's gonna be the final hackathon for the end of 2023, and we will have a new one in the next year. So we are super excited to see what you all build this weekend. And again, like I already said, we are super excited to have you all, whether you are joining from the APAC region, the North America, the Africa, Europe, or anywhere from the globe. Each of our events has a specific theme, but please remember that this is only for inspiration. You don't have to follow that specific theme, but we highly recommend you do that. But if you at any point feel that you might build a project which does not fit rightly into the theme, that is totally fine. And for today's, we have a special theme of Web3, and we have named the event as Web3 app. So this weekend, irrespective of your background, if this is your first time hacking at an event or you have some knowledge about Web3 already, so that does not matter at all. So we welcome people from different background and different knowledge. So irrespective of whether you are hacking for the first time or if you are already experienced with Web3, you are most welcome to this hackathon. Alrighty. So welcome, hi there, Tyler and Roman as well. So we invite you to explore and experiment with our Web3 uh, technologies this weekend. So we have a lot of amazing partners, which I will discuss just in a moment as well. I will also tell you about the specifics of the event. But please feel free to take this as an opportunity to learn more about Web3s and the blockchain world and how those things connect and help us to solve real world problems. So take this weekend as an opportunity to learn something. And also, we would highly encourage you to work together. Find a teammate if you don't already have one. We have a dedicated Find Teammates channel where you can introduce yourself and connect with other hackers of similar interests. You can form a team and work on a cool idea this weekend and submit that as a part of your hackathon project. So we all invite you to work together, whether you are from the same time zone or from a different one. And please feel free to hack on whatever you would like. And please focus on having fun as well and networking with other friends rather than just building the project, because hackathons, for me especially, it's not just about giving your time fully on coding and not resting. It's also about having fun, learning new things, and making those strong connections. So please utilize your time accordingly. And starting right now, along with me, we have dedicated team at MLS who will be working at all hours throughout the weekend to make sure that you have a successful time this weekend. We are here to answer any of your questions and also to guide you throughout the hackathon period if you come up with any queries or face any struggles while building your hackathon project. So, uh, along with me, Sagar, we also have Carrie and Gabriela from the US team who will be here to help you out solving any of your queries. So, we'll be working in safe and answering all your queries. So, you're not alone. We are there to help you out. Again, for those of you who are not aware about what Major League Hacking is and what we do at the global scale. So Major League Hacking is what we call as the global hacker community. So we are a group of people made by folks like you, and every time you participate at these events, you are a family of more than we now 625,000 hackers just like you. So people like you make this community, and now we are able to say that we are the largest hacker community in the world. So that is what we do, and by being at this event, you are winning community points for your hackathon. So by being at event like this one, which is hosted by MLS, or by participating with our member events, for example, the university hackathons that are supported and partnered with MLS, or by participating at Global Hack Weeks and any other event or initiative by MLS, you get some points for your community. And at the end of every year, we do this rankings for the community, and you can just help your community reach up the table by just participating at this event. And you're now already a part of the MLS community since you are already watching this stream. So that means that you've already gone ahead and registered for this event. So please uh, feel free to reach out to other folks and be a part of this global community. Again, you can also join us at our other initiatives, such as the Global Hack Week that we host every month. And for our next Global Hack Week, which is going to be the beginners oriented week in January 2024. So we will have a lot of amazing sessions for the beginners who are out there. So you'll get to learn about different topics. It's not a hackathon, it's a week long event that comprise a lot of learning sessions, guest talks, workshops, and all those things that will help you to learn about different technologies in the long run. So we invite you all to be a part of this as well. Please go ahead and register to the Global Hack Week at gsw.mls.io. And in the meantime, if you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the comments, and I will be happy to answer them towards the end. Next up, uh, let me pull my screen. So you might be wondering what's exactly is happening at Web3 apps this weekend. So the next 48 hours is gonna be jam-packed with the different activities. You're gonna be building your project, and in the meantime, we're gonna have a lot of amazing sessions as well as fun mini events to help you break out from your coding sessions. And please, we encourage again, like I said, to use this time to learn about new things, especially the Web3 technologies, share it with others, and make friends, because making friends is, I guess, one of the great benefits that hackathons provide. And even if this is a virtual event, you can connect with other folks and make friends. And we have planned some really cool mini events for you all this weekend so that you are not bored with your coding sessions, and make sure that you get out of that stressed out zone when you're coding, if you're doing that for continuous time. And also, You don't need to join all the sessions and mini events mandatorily. That is completely optional for you to join. You can just work on your project and submit it towards the end. But if you can, we highly encourage you to join the events that is friendly to your time zone, because we have mini events in different time zones that are suited for. One is for the APAC region, India and the Asia Pacific. The other one could be more suited for the North American and the Canada folks, while other could be for the Europe and Africa region. So please make sure that you just join the event, whichever is friendly to your time zone. You don't need to wake up at 2 a.m. in the night or in the morning. So, and stress yourself out to join this event. These are completely optionals. And talking about these mini events, the first one is uh, about the Soroban Quest mini event. So you will get to learn a lot about Soroban and how you can use that in your project. We'll also have a raffle, so you can get some exciting prizes over there as well. And that is going to happen today itself at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time and 11 p.m. Indian Standard Time if we are from the APAC zone. So that is about the Soroban Coast mini event. And let me quickly fix my screen. It's glitching for some reason. So that is all fine now. We also have the GitHub Copilot mini event. So our partner here at GitHub so has provided some cool tools for the students. So you get the benefit of GitHub Copilot if you are a student. So you can empower yourself with an AI programmer to help you build smarter projects right in your uh, into the development environment, such as VS Code. So you'll get to learn about that and how you can use GitHub Copilot to make sure that there is an AI uh, chatbot or an assistant who can assist you while writing code. So make sure that you join this workshop, and this is going to happen at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time and 12 a.m. Indian Standard Time on Friday itself. So please make sure you stay out for that as well. Next up, we have the Hackers Hangout. So this is an event where you join a Discord channel and we all interact with each other. You get to share your project ideas. You can also talk about anything non-related to hackathon itself. You can talk about your hobbies or things that you want to do in your career and student life. And we also get to network with each other in a fun manner. And I'm going to be there moderating the session while you get to connect with other hackers as well. So make sure that you all join the Hacker Hangout if you want to grow your network and just break away from the regular coding session. So that is awesome. We also have the next round of Hacker Hangout too. So if the earlier one does not fit your time zone, then you can join this from the so you can join this one on Saturday, and on the Eastern time, this is going to happen on 5:30 a.m. Eastern time. While for talking about the Indian Standard Time, it's going to happen at 4 p.m. So if this one fits your schedule, then please feel free to join this one. Up next, we have the snowflake making party. So that this is going to be a really fun one. You get to create a lot of cool snowflakes. There is a lot of surprise in this mini event as well. So this is also going to happen at 11 a.m. Eastern time on Saturday and 9:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time. So make sure you join this snowflake making party where you get to make some cool snowflakes, but in a fun way. I'll keep the surprise for the session itself. So make sure you come and join the session to know what it's all about. Cool. So next up, we have the two resolutions and a lie. And I think all of you might be familiar with some or the other version of this event. So it's like two truths and a lie, but it's a bit twisted. So you get two resolutions and a lie, and the task would be to identify the lie from the people who mentions these things in the chat. So this is going to be a really fun one as well, where you just try to take the lie from the list that they have provided. And this is going to happen on 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday, and that's going to be 7 a.m. Indian Standard Time on Saturday. So please make sure that you join this event if that fits your time zone. Now, talking about the other thing, please make sure that Discord is the place to go whenever we talk about MLS hosted hackathons, as all of our communications, announcement, as well as everything that you need to participate in this hackathon is all available from the Discord server itself. So make sure that you sign up to the Discord if you have not already, and make sure that you can also get the role for the Web3 weekend specially. So after you sign up, make sure that you agree to the terms and conditions that's prompts initially. If you're already in the MLS Discord community server, you don't need to do that. But once you agree to the terms and conditions, we have a place where you can get the role for this weekend specially, and that will unlock all the channels for this weekend. So go ahead and sign up at discord.mls.io to get access to the server if you have not already done that. And once you go through there, you will get to select Web3 apps from the channels and roles sections, and you get access to all the channels relevant to the specific weekend. So we have a dedicated announcement channel, we have a dedicated chat channel, as well as a checking channel where you can find all the relevant resources related to this weekend. So make sure that you go ahead, select the channels and roles section from the Discord server, and click on Web3 apps to unlock all the channels and also to send you some swags. So we do provide some swags for the people who successfully submit the demo to the dev post after the end of the hackathon or towards the end of the hackathon. So make sure that you go ahead and register to this event first if you have not done that already. So I'm pretty sure that if you are watching this stream, that means that all of you might have registered or still have registered for this hackathon. But if you have not done, or if you're watching the stream just now, go ahead. You still have some time to register for this event. Go to hackp.ac/web3x and register for this event. And once you register, you also need to check into the event. And in order to do the check-in, you can go to hackp.ac/web3apps check-in, and you will be then able to check into the event as well. So register and then check in. Please make sure that you do both of that steps. And finally, for us to send you some swags, after the hackathon, please go ahead and fill up your address at hackp.ac/address. It will open up a form where you can enter your personal details such as your address and all the relevant information, and we'll be more than happy to send you some swags after the event. We do have some amazing Web3 partners with us that has enabled us to uh, organize this event and deliver it focused towards the Web3 stream. So we have StartNet, we have Circle, we have Hedera, Soroban, as well as Flow. So these partners has allowed us to produce this weekends and do more of Web3 hackathons. So you can learn about them, and you can also use these technologies in your project. To learn about and get started with the technologies, go to hack.mls.io/web3 and learn about these technologies and how they can help you in your project. Now, talking about the different prizes that you have for this weekend. So first, we have the best use of Hedera, which is from our partner, the Hedera company themselves. And if you want to build some sort of decentralized applications around blockchain, then Hedera is a great tool for that. There is things like consensus algorithm and all those things that is super helpful if you are building a decentralized system. So check out Hedera and you can get a chance to win a mechanical keyboard for your project. So that's the first project and the prize that we have. Next up, we have the best use of Circle. So if you are thinking about building digital payment solutions in your application, so it might be a donation application or an e-commerce application, whatever the application it might be, if you want to have some sort of programmable wallets or digital payment solution for your application, you can go and use Circle for your application. Remember that it is compatible with both Web 2 and Web 3 projects. So if you are not building a Web 3 projects as well, this is super helpful. So go ahead and check out the resources at hackp.ac/circle to get started and learn how you can integrate Circle in your projects. And then we have the best use of Flow. So Flow is again another Web3 partner. So if you're looking to deploy some smart contracts or build some sort of Web3 solutions for your application, then please deploy your Web3 projects to Flow and you get a chance to win $200 in Flow token. To learn about more about them, go to hackplay.ac/flow where you get all the details about their prices and the offerings that they have for you all. Next up, we have the smart contract partner. So if you are trying to build anything around smart contracts, or if you're trying to learn what smart contract is and how it can be useful, so this is very helpful when you have to deal with any sort of transactions and you want to maintain the smart contracts as a proof of it. So let's say we are selling some things and we just want to have a contract for that in a blockchain fashion, then smart contracts are a great solution. And we have Starknet who specialize in this. So go ahead and Check out the best use of StartNet for a chance to win some smart StartNet gear package. All the resources, as I already mentioned, can be found under this respective links. Do not worry, I will be sharing all these links and relevant information in the Discord server as well. You can also rewatch the opening ceremony as this will also be recorded on our Twitch and YouTube channel. So you can find the link and information on hackp.est/startnet if you want to learn more about them. Next up, talking about the other prizes that we have for this weekend, apart from our regular sponsor prizes. So we have, like I said, the best use of Hedera, the best use of Circle, as well as the best use of Flow and the best use of Starknet. Likewise, looking if you're looking on how you can integrate these technologies into your application, so we have built a bot around it. So if you go to hack.mls.io, you will be able to access a chat bot where you can just chat with our friendly bot and you can ask for different hackathon project ideas. You can also ask it for project ideas around Web3. Then it will suggest you some of the potential ideas where you can work. So if you are just wondering what you want to build this weekend or how you can integrate Web3 to your project, please also check out our chatbot at hack.mls.io, and that should be uh, able to provide you some useful suggestions. So make sure you check that out as well. Again, like I already said, we have more to be won this weekend apart from our regular sponsored prize. So first we have the best beginners hack, and this is specially targeted to all you newcomers who are joining us for the first time. And in order to be eligible for this, you need to build a Web3 hack, and please have at least 50% of your team members who are participating or submitting the project for a first time. So if your team, let's say, is of 4 members and two of your members are submitting your project for the first time in any hackathon, then you would be able to be eligible for this project. So go ahead and submit your project for the best beginners hack if you fulfill those eligibility criteria. To learn more about the criterias and all those things, all of the information for our prizes are in the hackp.ec/web3apps step post, where you can find the information about all the prizes and as well as the relevant resources and the eligibility criteria. Likewise, we also have the Web3 community hack. So if you build any solutions that solve some of the community problem, it need not be a large community problem that you need to solve. It could be very small, which is focused towards your friends, which is focused towards your school, your local healthcare center, anything around your community. It need not be a large project. So if you build any solutions oriented towards your community, then you will be eligible to win the Web3 community app. So go ahead and build projects for your community as well. Likewise, as I already mentioned, the prizes for this are the Power Stripes for the Best Beginners app and the Lego set for the Web3 community app. And now talking about what else that is going on this weekend. So apart from our regular hackathon and the prizes that we have this weekend, we have our other programs and offerings at MLS that might be useful for you all. So first is the Web MLS Fellowship Program, and I would like to call this as an internship alternative program. So if you want to learn and get how it really feels like to work for a great company like Google, Meta, or GitHub, if you want to work with them, contribute to open source while also getting stipend for it, then this is a great opportunity for you all to get that real world experience. So this is a 12-week long program, and you get to learn on the production level and get that industry skills before you graduate. So that is a really good skill to have. Please make sure that you apply to our next batch. So the spring programs begins on January 28th, and we also have the upcoming batches. So all the information about that, you will be able to get that in hackp.ec/MLS fellowship link. So go ahead and check out the fellowship information if you are looking to find the real world skills or try to get that internship alternative experience. Now, talking about the month long hackathon. So, I know that it's towards the end of the month right now, and this is a hackathon that has been going on throughout the month. So, Web3 apps that is happening right now is around this weekend, but we are also running a month long hackathon this month that is for the month of December. So, if you have some projects that you want to build after this weekend as well, or if you want to just if you could not submit your project to this weekend, for any reason, you can still submit your project to our month-long hackathon. So whether you have multiple ideas or want to work on multiple projects, we have another opportunity for you. So you can also submit and register and submit to our month-long December hackathon. So if you are now wondering what do you need to be successful this weekend, so the first and the most important thing that I request all the hackers is to please submit your demo. Your projects need to be a complete one. You might be thinking, oh, I've only achieved 50% of the features that I initially expected to complete, but I have only now I couldn't make much progress in it. So is this a good idea to submit, or should I just discard the project at all? Please do not feel anything like that. Regardless of the state of your project, please submit whatever you have built and make sure that you at least have some documentation or whatever code you have built. You please submit those code on GitHub as well. So of your project, regardless of the progress, and please do that because that will act as a proof that you have worked this weekend, and we really appreciate you submitting your project rather than just discarding it regardless of your progress, as we welcome projects from every background. And after you submit your project, you all will be eligible to win this awesome sticker that is a custom iDemo sticker specifically for the Web3 apps December. So you can earn this sticker. We will send the sticker to you if you have successfully demoed your project. And in order to get this project, you need to submit that project on dev post and provide the description as well as put your code on GitHub. Like I say, like talking about more about the demos, like I already said. So please include a 2 minutes video as well. So once you have done your project, just summarize whatever you have done. You could show us a screen recording of the application that you have built. If it's a hardware project, just capture the project with your mobile phone and or the webcam. You could just show us what you have built, how it works, and what is it used for. So please include all of those information and try to make it under 2 minutes because our judges might not see your project if it's over 2 minutes because that is against the recommended timeline. So please make sure that you submit the demo video as well. We You can use slides as a demo as well, but it's completely optional. The slides are not mandatory. We'd rather see your actual project and the product that you have built rather than the slits of slides. And also, like I already mentioned, please include a public GitHub or any other source code repo in order to show us the code that you have wrote this weekend. Many times I see a lot of hackers doing project and including their GitHub link or a GitLab link, but sometimes they forgot to make the repo public. So initially when they do the projects, it might be private and you could add collaborators to work with other friends. But when you actually submit your project, please make sure to make it public before you submit it to the dev post because otherwise we would not be able to see your repo and access or judge your project. So make sure that you make your repo public and we all can see and access your project. Likewise, talking about the deadline, please try to submit your hackathon project by 10 a.m. Eastern Time on Sunday. So that's the deadline for the hackathon submission. And make sure that you complete your project, wrap everything, including descriptions, including the demo video, as well as making sure everything on your source code repo, such as GitHub's, looks ready. So you have to do all of that by 10 a.m. Eastern Time on Sunday. So please make sure that and do that. But on a serious note, please remember that MLS hackathons are a safe space for everyone. And by being here at this weekend, you all have agreed to uh, obey and follow the MLS code of conduct. So to to make it really short, harassment and abuse are not tolerated at all, and everyone is welcome at this hackathon. If you feel unsafe, if you feel unsafe or uneasy at any point throughout the weekend, please directly reach out to our incidents line at incidents@mls.io. Also, you can call us directly on the numbers that I will provide you on the Discord server announcement soon as well. So you can reach out to us directly by phone or email, and please make sure to directly reach out to the active MLSers as well. So you can find the active MLSers on the Discord on the top right on among the roles. So you can either reach out to us to share your concerns or to the incident clients if you feel unsafe at any point of time. Please respect everyone and be respectful towards everyone this weekend. Now, team not do not break us our tie, please. Let's keep in touch. You can follow us on the Twitter itself as well, even after the weekend. If you want to connect with the MLS family, apart from the Discord server, we are active on most of the social media platforms such as Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. So let's keep in touch. You can follow ML Hacks on Twitter, Instagram, as well as at Major Hacking on Facebook. And also let us know what you are building this weekend using hashtag Web3Hacks. And please also make sure to tag at the rate MLHacks, and we would be more than happy to see your tweets, react to it, and even post it on our social. So let us know what you're building this weekend, and we will be more than happy to share it on our socials as well. My final advice for you all is to team up and have fun this weekend. Make sure that you talk with other folks as well and have super fun while building. And again, like I said, if you don't already have a team, we have a dedicated team building channel on Discord that you can use to find teammates or find a partner for your team. You can use this team channel to share about your skill set or your preference, and you could potentially find a match for your teammates as well. The hacking time officially begins now, right after the opening ceremony. So you can start working on your project right now. And if you have, again, any questions, concerns, or not sure how to get started, we are starting the Q&A session right now. So fire me up with any questions that you have, and I will be more than happy to answer all your questions. So now is the time to ask me any questions that you have in your mind. And after the Q&A session, we will be uh, closing the opening ceremony so that you all can get back to work and start your hackathon project for this weekend. So yeah, I am up for any questions that you all have. And let me see all the chats so that I can answer all your questions. Feel free to ask me any question relevant to this hackathon in the chat. So let me see if we have already some questions. So first one is from Arastasifia, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Sorry if I did not pronounce that correctly. So is the MLS fellowship running over the summer? If so, when does the summer applications over? The MLS fellowship programs runs in every quarter. So the summer is, I believe, it start from the later the application timeline and the program timeline. It starts towards the end of January 2024, but we do have some timeline for the upcoming programs and batches as well. You can get all of that information in the MLS Fellowship website, and also we have a dedicated Ask MLS channel, a fellowship channel in the Discord server. So anything related to fellowship, please go ahead and ask that in the fellowship Discord server or mls.io/fellowship. So you can find all the information regarding the fellowship program over there. Let me see what else can I have. Okay, so they have mentioned that they can't seem to access the chatbot that I mentioned. So let me quickly check that on my end and see if that is working. In the meantime, feel free to ask me any other questions. If anyone have any idea for the hackathon and need a teammate, so yeah, this is really a great chance to use the team building channel that we have on Discord. So there is a dedicated team building channel. Once you get the Web3 role under the channels and role section in the MLS Discord community server, so you can go to the team building channel and say introduce yourself and the tech styles that you have, as well as the kind of project that you want to work this weekend, and some other people who might be looking for teammate might be interested to work with you. So that's how you two or your team can communicate and then form a team to work under the project. So I would recommend you to follow that approach if you're looking for a team. So what would you suggest as an example of beginner projects in Web3 apps? So that is a great question. And again, this is a really great place to uh, use the chatbot that I mentioned. I'm checking that for you all if that is already working or not. In the meantime, you could just start with very simple projects like you could build a very simple smart contracts, and there is a proper documentation and guide on how you can build that with some of our partners, especially such as Starknet, who uh, specialize in this, right? So if you just go to the hack.mls.io section and under the Web3, I can provide you that link as well on the chat. So if you go to this website, there you will be finding all the Web3 partners, and also we have a resources section under this respective partners, right? So if you go to the resources, there is a very step-to-step guide or a very beginner-friendly guide that you can follow. So go ahead and follow these guides and build some smart contracts for your project. It need not be a huge project. Some people also build the small, really cool solution around converting your digital assets into an NFT. So that could be another beginner project. So just get started with some small projects and then you can build on upon it. And the resources section under the hack.mls.io/web3 is a great place to start, especially if you are a beginner. I hope that answers your questions. Uh, is there the deadline for MLS fellowship closed? Again, that question is more specifically for our fellowship team. So if the information is not available on our fellowship website, I would recommend you to ask that on the Ask Fellowship channel in the Discord server. Uh, there is another question from Askar. If I just built a wallet mobile app, will it be valid? Uh, yep, that would also be a valid project. If you are using any sort of blockchain technology already, that would be an additional boost. But even if you are not building that, use this time to learn that new technology and incorporate in your project. But even if you could not incorporate any of the Web3 technologies, that will still be a valid project for this weekend. Though we encourage you to use this as an opportunity to learn something new related to Web3. So yeah, totally a valid project. Um, but again, please try to use this opportunity to build something new. Again, if you're referring to this as if you already built a project before the opening ceremony, that would not be valid because whatever you uh, submit needs to be built during the period of the hackathon. But I believe that you intend to say if you build a valid app project, will that be a valid? And I hope that answers my questions. Yep, we do have the response from Siddharth. He's our full-time member here at MLS, and looks like the chatbot may be down. Yeah, it's the same on my case as well, and I can't access it on my end as well. So that is already reported to our team and should be fixed soon. So, yep, thanks Siddharth for the heads up. So I hope that answers the question. In the meantime, please feel free to use the resources on the specific link that we have provided here to find yourself with the resources and get started. Also, I have another question on how do you accept friends join team request on dev post. So once you sign up for the dev post, what you will be able to add teammates or join a teammate. So if you are a team leader, you can add teammates by their email, or you also get an invite link that you can send to your teammates. So you have two options to add teams to your project. So for the team leader, you can either copy and paste the invite link and send it to your team members, and using that link, the other friends can join it. Else, if you are trying to join a team, please ask your team leader to send the invite link or provide an email address that you use on Devpo, and that way you will be able to form a team on DevPost. And I hope that answers your question. So, yep, you are most welcome, Sarthi, as well as Arati Spia. So, thank you all for joining here. So let me see if I have some more questions and we should be good to go. So I hope I have answered all of the questions that were there in the charts. Okay, so we do have one more question that I see here from Isa Alger 14. So are there any guidelines or recommendations for what is the ideal group size? So we don't have a hard limit on the number of team members that you have that you need to have in a team, but we would recommend you to have a team of 4 members at max because we find that that is a very sweet spot to work in a project, whether it's a small one or a complex one. So please don't try to go above 4. If you have members exceeding 4, then you need to justify that everyone in your team has worked and contributed to the project. But yeah, we do generally recommend you to keep the team size 4 or less than that. So again, 2 to 4 is what we recommend at the MLS hackathons. Cool. Team leader, I have one more question. Do you know where could I find the link for the team leader on dev post? So yeah, it's that you need to form a team. So everyone needs to register on dev post individually first. So anyone can be a team leader. So first of all, you can decide in your team who is going to be the team leader. And when they try to edit the project, so they need to create a project on dev post first. And when they create a project, the first thing that you will see is to add your teammates to your project. So in that, if you are a team leader, let's say, you can send that invite link, or if you are not a team leader and if someone else is from your team wants to be a team leader, then you can just ask for the link for them, and you can join by that as well. You could also provide your email address so that they can directly add you on the team as well. I'd be more than happy to answer your questions on the Discord if this does not make this clear. I will be sharing these screenshots and the process, and that will make this process a lot more clear for you all. Cool. So, is there anything else that I can help you with and answer? Okay, cool. Thank you. You're most welcome as well. Awesome. So I guess that's it, folks. So let me put that background music back again, and we will be signing off soon. So please, even after the stream, if you have any questions throughout this weekend, please, you can tag the active managers on the Discord channels as well. So please do not tag the regular MLHR channels. Just tag the active MLHR channels, MLH's role, as we are the ones who will be working this weekend to answer all your questions specifically for Web3 apps. So feel free to use the chat channel under the Web3 apps category to ask all your questions. And we're going to have a lot of fun this weekend. So let me pull the background music. Cool, folks. Thanks, everyone. So I'll just quickly turn off my screen and I will be seeing you off this weekend. Bye bye, everyone. Thanks again for joining on.